Hello, hello, hello. Today we are talking about bronzers. Today's video is about bronzer. What is bronzer, you ask? You come to the right place. What does bronzer do? I will tell you about bronzer, what it does, where you can put it. I'll tell you about bronzers, what bronzer is, what bronzer do, and if you'd like to use bronzer, don't be afraid. After this class, you will be ready to put bronzer. This bronzer is by LYS, and it is called No Limits Matte Bronzer Worthy Deep. This bronzer is way too dark for me as far as I can see, but we're gonna use it to demonstrate. LYS means love yourself. No truer words, love yourself. I'm going to use this brush by Kat Von D. I bought this at Sephora. Very nice little brush, slanted, small enough. Or if you don't have one of these little fancy slanted brush, you can use an e.l.f. blush brush or any blush brush you have. Use what's in your collection. Let's make it work and have some makeup fun. Bronzers. Bronzers can be used on your forehead. Bronzers can be used on your nose. Bronzers can be used on your cheekbones. And bronzers can be used on your eyelids. If you're using bronzer on your face with no base, when I say base, no powders, no foundations, make sure your skin is very well moisturized. Now we're going to apply bronzer on my forehead. This is a powder bronzer. They're cream bronzers and liquid bronzers, but I like to work with powder best because I can control it better. So I'm putting bronzer on my forehead, and I'll tell you why people like bronzing. Let's just cover my forehead right now. Right now I have a base. So look at, I'm covering my forehead because I put bronzer there already. Right now I have a base on my face and everything is looking good, but to bring a little warmth and depth back to my face, I am going to bronze. So if you look at my face now, later on after I bronze, you'll see the difference. Bronzer is used to bring warmth to the skin. Bronzer add warmth and dimension to your skin, to your complexion. So the warmth and dimension is brought back to your complexion. That is what bronzers do. And I am doing now my cheeks. I am applying it now to my cheekbone. This is the bone, so I'm applying it to the cheekbone. I'm applying bronzer to my cheekbone. I'm putting a lot of bronzer on so you can see what I am talking about and to create the appearance of tan skin. So that is what bronzer does. Bronzer creates the appearance of a tan. I put it on my cheekbones, my forehead, and now I'm going to put it on my nose. This brush, little fluffy brush, I will put it on my nose right here. Again, I put a lot so you can see. I'm just trying to bring back a depth and warmth to my face after I apply my base. Especially when you apply liquid foundation, it usually just makes your face bland. So a little bronzer brings back a little bit of sun kiss to your skin. So now it's on my nose. Now I'm going to apply it on my eyelids. Same fluffy brush. I'm putting it on my eyes. I didn't put it on my jawline yet. I will do that in a minute. So you can see I'm doing all the steps by step so you can see how you can use your bronzer. You don't have to bronze every day, but when you choose to put it, you don't have to put everywhere, all the different spots, but you can put just what you need, where you need it. So this is bronzer on my eyelids. Well, not my eyelids. This is bronzer on my eyes. I can go darker if I want to. This is light, now I'm going a little darker. I went darker with it on my eyes. So this is bronzer on my eyes, bronzer on my nose, bronzer on my cheekbones, bronzer on my forehead. Now I'll do bronzer on my jawline. Most people do bronzer on their jawline after they have contoured to bring a little bit of light and definition back to the face. I'm just showing you I use bronzer on my jawline whether it's contoured or not. That is what bronzer is. Bronzer add warmth to the face. Remember my face before I had put on the bronzer, it was just a blank canvas. Now I have done the bronzer and it's much more livelier now than it was earlier on. Now I just need to blend my bronzer. So make sure when you put it, you blend. You want to blend properly. And if you have seen my contour video, you may be saying, oh, this is just like contouring. That's why I use bronzer more often than I do contour. Because to me, they do almost the same thing, except you put the contour on the cheekbone and the bronzer goes on the cheekbone. That's the only difference. Now I'll just blend everything together. Again, I put a lot of bronzer on so you can see, because this is for teaching purposes to show you. But when you put your bronzer, you do the amount you think is right for you. I also take a little powder and I will go right here just to carve it a little so I have more definition, but you don't have to do that. Right now I'm just so sweating, as you can see. Menopause. I can't do much. So I do that and I take a brush and I just, right now my face is sweaty, so not much I can do. So we're just gonna continue. The places that are too sweaty, I won't touch. And again, if you have menopause, you can still do your makeup and look sexy. Don't worry about it. Work around it. Like me, I'm working around it. You see, I'm sweating like there is no tomorrow, but guess what? I am having fun. I am having fun. I take a clean sponge and I damp right here. I don't use setting spray much, but I love the Morphe setting spray. And because the bronzer is a powder, I don't have to set it. If it was a cream or a liquid, I would have to set it. But I don't have to because it is powder. And I just go over it. Now my forehead. Dab, dab, dab. It is a struggle trying to do your makeup and you're sweating, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on this. Don't give up on yourself. This is temporary. See all the water? Sweat, sweat, but I'm still looking sexy. This is what bronzing looks like. I have bronzed my face. Let me put my hair behind my ear so you can see a little bit better. Okay, bronze, 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 bronze. So I bronze my nose, my eyes, my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline. I did not put much on my jawline because I'm trying to bring warmth and definition back to my face. So this is where all the attention is. So this is bronzing. Bronzing one-on-one. I hope you learned something here today. And this is LYS bronzing powder. I thought it was too dark, but I think it's cute. Life is short. Do something today that brings you joy and happiness. I will see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe and share because somebody else might need to know how to bronze. This is it. Bye.